Angie Bow with my fairy treasures. Okay, guys, we're going to make one of these Christmas sleds that you get from Dollar Tree. And let me see if I have the one, what it looks like before we start everything. Well, I'll show it to you guys in a second. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So these are what we're doing. We're turning this, okay? This right here, okay, and to this. And I'll turn it this way so you guys can see the whole thing. In fact, I think I'll just come up. Let me just bring my camera up higher. I think that's the problem. Let's bring myself up higher. Oops. Excuse me. Okay. Can we bring it this way? We'll just work with it this way for now. So anyway, this is what we're turning into. Isn't this gorgeous? I got this idea from Olivia's Romantic Home. She did hers somewhat differently, but I was just inspired by her, so I did my own style. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is what we're going for. I love it. So here we go. Sorry if my energy sounds a little bit low. I feel like my energy is a little bit low. I've been making a lot of videos, so I'm sure after a while you get a little tired. Okay. All right. So what I did is I took this the sled and I put 2 coats of Kilz, K-I-L-Z. Okay, you get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, or Walmart. It comes in a gallon or a quart, and it's a wall primer. You can also use gesso. It's like a gesso. You can also use it in your mixed media. So anyway, I put 2 coats of that on here, okay? The other thing I did, and I'll do it with you, is I did a dry brushing with this cameo pink. If you're really into the pink shabby chic and you want a really pretty light pink, you can go to Walmart, Apple Barrel, and get the cameo pink. It's gorgeous. I'm a little getting low on that. I need to go back there and pick up a bunch of them because I love that cameo pink. It's just a real pretty light baby, just the perfect shabby chic light pink. Okay, and I'm going to take a stiff brush like this. You can also do this with probably a, one of these, fan brush, okay? But a stiff brush is really good. You can use a regular brush too, but it just really works nice with a stiffer brush. Also, when you load the paint, let me get some of the stuff that's on here. When you load the paint, you want it not to be very much paint on here. We're just going to put some pink striations through here. Actually, how did I do this? Did I do pink striations? Just a second. Let me see something. Or did I? Oh, you know what? I didn't just do pink striations. Okay, you guys, skip that whole thing I just said. I've done so many videos. Okay, you can use a brush like this, or you can use a, or what would work out good is a regular paint brush. A brush like this that you get from Home Depot. So while you're buying the Kilz, get yourself one of these type of brushes. This is kind of the same type of brush, but I got it in a kit with some other stuff. So anyway, I told you guys I was a little tired. So take your pink paint and do like basically a dry brush. So what you want to do is you want to get as little, you want as little amount of paint on the brush and just swipe over this. You want to make sure that you leave some of the white there, because we're just trying to create a distressed look. We're trying to create like some wood, and this sled has been sitting out. This wood has been sitting out for a while outside, and it was maybe pink at one time, and it's lost its some of its paint. Okay, so that's it. That's it. That's that quick and easy. Now, when you do that, there's a thing that's Let It Snow, and it's kind of raised up. That Let It Snow will come back, and I think that is really cool. So let that come back a little bit like it did. Let It Snow. Okay? Actually, you're going to cover it up with the bow anyway, but don't worry about that coming back up. It looks pretty anyway, but we're going to cover it up with the bow. Okay, so let me clean up this little bit of pink that's on the side here. All right, clean everything up nice and neat. So this is what we're going to end up with. Let me look in the camera and see what you guys are seeing. Okay. So there we go. So we have a little bit of, like I said, you want to make it look like it's made out of wood, and that, you know, this was painted pink at one time, and some whites coming up out of it. Just make it look distressed. Okay. So the next thing is I have gathered, we're going to have to go a long ways with this. I have gathered up a few things. Okay. And this is all from Dollar Tree. Did I put this? Oh, okay. And this is all from Dollar Tree. I need to get my hot glue gun plugged in. Just a second. Because we got a bow to make, so we have enough time for this hot glue gun to get hot. All right, plug in, please. There we go. All right, you guys, if my iPad comes on here in just a second, just ignore it. I'll be turning it off. Okay, so what I did is at Dollar Tree, they have these picks that have ice on them. Aren't those gorgeous? So, yeah, you can see it pretty good from there. If you see these at Dollar Tree, pick them up, okay? They have all type of picks, so pick up whatever you see that you like. But this is what I've seen, and I've been picking up. So I picked up 20 of these because I knew I'd use them in all kinds of stuff. Then below that, I have these. These come in packs of 5. Okay? These are some more picks, but they're just gold. And you get 5 for $1 in a pack. Then below that, these are the white berries. I picked up those. And then these pink flowers. And then below that, these are fabulous. Aren't those gorgeous? I got these at probably in the springtime. So they probably won't have those there now. But they have all kinds of picks. So just pick up some picks. Stack them all together. Rubber band them like I did here. Okay. And so you have yourself a whole little beautiful arrangement. This would be gorgeous to put a bow on this and hang this. That would be gorgeous too. Okay, but what we're going to do is we're going to attach this onto this board, okay? But to do that, it's going to be hard. It'll stay better if you give yourself a buffer, like a piece of felt. I got this from Dollar Tree. Cut yourself out a piece of felt, hot glue that felt on here. And then you put the hot glue on here and glue it onto here. It'll stay a lot better than if you just go from plastic to wood. It won't glue, probably won't stay on as good. Let me see if my hot glue gun. So my hot glue gun is not hot yet. So let's forego that for a second and put this aside. We need to make the bow. The bow is going to go on top of here. Okay. So let's make the bow. So we have this beautiful Harlequin. I got this from Hobby Lobby in the what section? Floral section, because they don't have this in the bulk section, in the Christmas section. I would love to buy this, buy the big huge thing of it, but they didn't have it that way. So this is not cheap. It's $10, but I used it was 50% off, or you can use a coupon. But this Harlequin is just primo. Then I have this pink ribbon, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. It's not wire, but you also find this in the floral section, but it's nice and stiff enough that it holds its bow well, okay? And this is not easy to find, this beautiful color pink. And again, it's $6.99, and I got 50% off, so I paid $3.50 for that. And then this I got at Sam's Club. This is your best price on ribbon besides the one that's in their bulk ribbon that they have in the Christmas section at Hobby Lobby. That's your second best deal. Your first best deal is Sam's Club. Members Mark, you get 50 yards, you guys. It's fabulous. And the quality of the ribbon is I think, wonderful. So that's the other one we're going to use. So we're going to first start out, we're going to start out with this ribbon here. Okay, you want to measure the width. Let me put this down. This is how you want to know how big you want your bow. You want it to measure the width of what you're working on. So about right there is what I want the bow to be. Okay, so you're going to do one fold. Let me move that out of the way. Just a second, you guys. My iPad is over here circling. I don't know what. Okay. So you got one fold, two folds, three folds, four. We're going to do 6, 5, 6. And this is called the Olivia Bow. A lot of times I do the messy bow you guys have seen me do, but Olivia from Olivia's Romantic Home, she does a, I guess she thought about how to make a bow easy because she said that she was bow challenged, so she wanted to find a bow that was easy for her to make. So she kind of created this bow, so she calls it the Olivia Bow. I don't think she's bow challenged. The girl is awesome, okay? If you've ever seen her channel, which I'm sure you have. Okay, so that's that one. So on top of that, now we want to get shorter and shorter, so all the rows show. So the next one we want to do is we're going to do. Let me get this out of the way. The Harlequin. I think that's what this pattern is called, Harlequin. That's how I know it. So you want to make it just a little bit shorter than this. So about right here. Okay. So we got it once, twice, three times, 4 times, 5, and 6. I'm going to open this up and then let's delta. Am I saying that right? Dovetail. There we go. If you fold it this way, then you cut up. It'll dovetail it just perfect. Told you I was tired. Delta. What the hell am I saying? Okay. So, done with that one. Now let's go to the pink one. And we just want to go a little bit shorter. Okay, so that's about right there. So there's one fold. There's 2 folds. There's 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm not going to dovetail this yet because I need it. This is really stiff ribbon. It doesn't have a wire, but it's really stiff, so to hold it together isn't that easy. So until I can get to this, let's just put a paper clip in this so it stays. Okay. So let's start out with this one because this is our largest one. And we need to put this in the middle. Let's find the middle. Kind of fold that, and then you'll find the middle from there. Good, right here. Okay. Now, if you want, you could cut a little. You could cut a little divot in this on both sides, but then you can't. If you want to like use this ribbon again, then you can't. That's why I don't cut any divots in it. What I mean by that, cutting a divot here and a divot there, it'll make it go scrunch easier, but then you can't reuse the ribbon, and I want to reuse the ribbon, so I want to have the option of reusing the ribbon. A lot of times, once I make a bow for something, well, you never know. I have undone my bows. I shouldn't say that. And you guys, ribbons can be expensive. So make sure you go to Hobby Lobby. You can also get your ribbon at Dollar Tree. Duh, what am I saying? But you're not getting the amount for your money, but you're only spending $1. So if you see something you really like, pick it up. But know your best deal for your money, and you're actually getting cheaper than Dollar Tree, is Hobby Lobby or Sam's Club. But the cheapest is the day after Christmas and 2 or 3 days after that. Oh, I bought ribbon that was $10 ribbon for $2. It was probably when it was at about 75%. So make sure you head to Hobby Lobby. Let me fold this and find out where the center is. Head to Hobby Lobby the day after and see how much their ribbon is, if it's at 75%. It should be at 75% because they do 50% off all throughout the season. So, and I would pick it up at 75% and not even wait for it to go 90, because the ribbon there goes pretty quick. The ribbon at they also have a good price on ribbon at that time for clearance at Joann's, and so you might want to check there too. Okay, so we have this now. And the reason I'm doing these ribbons every time I do a video is because, let's dovetail this, is because people seem to want to see how to make these ribbons over and over again. So I thought, you know, let me, because I could just refer you to another video of mine, but I thought, you know, I'll let you keep seeing me make these bows. It seems to be the thing that people are most freaked out about, but they're really... The bows I show you how to make are not hard. Not at all. So now we want to pull this bow apart. Okay. And let's pull the other side. It almost doesn't matter if you dovetail, because the way I do it, you're not going to see this ribbon anyway. So I know I told you to dovetail it. I mean, that's just in case you see it, but you're not going to see it. Okay, so let's bring this all out. That other piece, there we go. So we want to bring it out so that it's, you have bow pointing, each bow is pointing in all directions, all the way around. Okay, so like this. And you can fluff a little bit, but don't worry about the fluffing too much really yet. Okay, so next let's go to the black, to the Harlequin. And really pull these, and then go to this side and pull these apart. Okay. And then let's pull these apart. Now, if you see any ribbon like this one right here, if you end up seeing any of it, make sure it is dovetailed. Let's pull these apart. Okay. There we go. And you're going to have to treat these ones a little rough because you don't have the wire in them and they're really stiff. But at least they'll hold their own, which is why it's important to use wire ribbon, because it always holds its own, because it goes where you put it. But the stiffness here will help you keep your bow where you want it at. It's just a little more rough to get apart. There we go. Let's see if this one wants to go this way. There we go. let that stay in there. Okay, so really just yank on these, on this pink one. Yank on this. Okay. And some people think they're horrible at making bows. The thing about it is you also have to let go of some perfection. You're making a bow, okay? And it's not going to be perfect. These kind of bows are kind of messier bows, so let them be a little messy. So don't fight too hard, even though I'm fighting pretty hard with this damn bow. Okay. Just want to see if that doesn't want to go. No, okay. I just want to make sure this didn't want to go the other way. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Woo! So let's attach everything now. So now we have our bow. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. Love it. Okay, so let me put the bow down. Let's bring back our sled. Okay. And let's bring back, oh, where is it? Let's bring back this, okay? So this is going to go like this, okay? Where did I put this at about, right there? Yeah. Okay, but to attach that, we need to use hot glue, but we need to attach this onto here. So, let's get some hot glue on this. Be very careful not to burn your damn self. But this, make sure that you don't let this piece of what do you call it? Felt stick onto you, because that could really burn the hell out of you. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so now we have it stuck onto there. Now you have your buffer so that the fabric can stick to the wood. Hot glue and fabric are wonderful. They stick together wonderfully. Plastic and wood, not that great. It can for a little while, but now you're making sure that this is going to stay on here, right? Let's do lots of hot glue so we have a good adhesion. So remember that trick of the felt for any other project that you have like this, where you need to stick surface together that don't like to glue down together. Put that buffer of felt down, or a piece of fabric or something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to hold this down. I'm going to smash it for a second. I'm not too sure if, I think this piece right here might be a little long. We'll cut that off. If I had my Tim Holtz scissors in here, I could cut it off right now, but I don't have my Tim Holtz in here. I'm not sure where my Tim Holtz are. They might be with my nail products. I use them when I do my nails. I cut my nails with my Tim Holtz scissors. Because those Tim Holtz scissors, if you can get those in your life, you guys, pick those up, use a coupon. Those Tim Holtz scissors cut everything. Wire, floral, stuff like this. They cut everything. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. Okay, so now we got this glued on. See? Now we need to put the bow on. Okay, so the same thing. No, the bow will be fine. I was going to put some, should I put some felt on here first? Nah, I'm just going to glue it on with the glue. Because we're dealing basically with like more fabric-y type of stuff, even though this really is polyester, but it's fabric enough. Okay. Let's put some hot glue there. And we will glue this down. Hopefully I'm in frame. Okay. And let's put this on. Let me turn this around so I can see and stand up so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, smush it down. Yeah, see the green piece right there? I don't know if you guys are seeing it. See right there, that green piece? We'll just cut that off. It was just a little long stem. So I'm just smashing this down so we can make sure we make good adhesion with the wood. And it sticks down good. Yep, it's stuck down. So now what we want to do is we want to fluff our bow, right? So let's fluff. And what you want to do is when you're making a bow, the time to fluff is now. It's not really the time to fluff it perfectly when you're making it. Get it down on the surface of what you're using. If it's a wreath, if it's something like this, fluff your bow after you get it down. And as Olivia from Olivia's Romantic Home says, give yourself grace. Because I've heard people say, oh, my bows suck. They probably don't suck. You're just not giving yourself grace. Give yourself a little grace. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Let things be perfectly imperfect. Does that sound better? I think so. Nothing's perfect in this world. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Even when it seems perfect, if you looked behind the curtain, you'll see it ain't perfect. You'll see all the imperfections. And we're making things handmade. So, nobody expects perfection with handmade. And there's nothing better than handmade. And if someone makes you something handmade, they took the time to make something for you handmade. Oh, I'd rather a handmade present than anything in the world. As far as gifts go. Someone took the time. It's not even the gift. It's just about someone took the time to make something for you. They thought enough of you, you know? That's a very, very big compliment. For someone to take their time on you. Okay, there we go. And I could fluff this a little more, but for the sake of this video, we're calling this good. Knowing me, I'll call it good anyway. I'm looking for my, where did I put my, oh jeez. I'm looking for my damn mirror, you guys, so I can make sure I'm in frame. Okay, if you guys could see my mirror is huge. There's no reason for me to even misplace the darn thing. It's huge. I don't know where I put it. We won't worry about it. I'll just stand up, make sure that you guys are seeing everything. Okay. So here's the bow at the top. This is the little piece right here that I have to cut. I left the string on here so that we can, I left the string at the top so we can hang it, right? And there we go. Look how gorgeous this looks. And then I'll have really nice pictures, you guys, at the, well, you guys saw the pictures at the beginning, and then I'll have really nice pictures at the end, so you guys can see everything really nicely. Okay. So there we go, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Making sure you guys are seeing. I hope you guys enjoyed this project and you're inspired. You guys hurry up and go get those, if you want to do this project, hurry and go pick up a couple of those sleds from Dollar Tree, because those go quick. We're still at the beginning of November, so it's still early in the season, so you should be able to find these Christmas sleds. But there's a point where they don't keep putting things out. So, you know, if you think you want a couple of these, pick a couple up, I would pick up more than one. I probably picked up 5 or 6, but you guys know that's me. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, you guys, do something nice for someone today. And remember, my friends, we are more alike than we are not. All right? Remember that, you guys. That's super important. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.